Azrael, my son, came into the world, everything around changed instantly. And for me, the moment that really sticks out is I remember being in our house. I think we were watching Doctor Who. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something, and I was giving Paula a chance to rest, and I was pulling an all-nighter with him, and he's just laying on my chest, and I'm rocking him, and he's sleeping. And I remember that I started crying, and I hadn't cried in years. And it was just this moment of, you know, I'm not me for me anymore. Now I have to be more, because I need to teach this part of me, this little thing that came out of me, how to be a better man than I am, because I want him to have a brighter future. I want him to be better than me at everything that he can be. I want him to live the life that he wants to live and accomplish all of his dreams. In order to do that, I have to give him an example of what that looks like. And it flipped my whole world on top of itself and just completely changed the way that I thought about life. It's weird. It's weird, yeah, you know, and I like to, they say that she's gonna be your little princess. You know, they kind of talk about the difference between boys and girls, and how I was always told that boys are easier when they're older, because when they're younger, they're just like Tasmanian devils. They're wild and rambunctious all the time. And then as they get older and into adolescence, you know, it kind of becomes easier because, well, I'm a guy and I know what we focus on when we're in adolescence, so that's something I can kind of nail down. Whereas girls are kind of calmer and quieter when they're young, and they'll listen to you, and then as they grow up and get into adolescence and you know, the drama starts of high school, then everything kind of blows up. And it's just been complete, you know, nothing that I was ever told about that has been true, because she is an absolute warrior woman. Even at like 11 months old, she is psychotic. And her brother is kind of quiet and sensitive, and you know, he's more like me in that, you know, he likes Pokemon and Doctor Who, and he's athletic, but he doesn't really realize his full potential. And I can see him kind of growing physically, whereas with her, she's just a firecracker all the time. And she might be a little princess, but she's definitely gonna be more of a warrior princess than anything. Yeah, it's just, you have to be able to understand that they are going to show you the best of you, and they're going to show you the worst of you. And when you see that, some things you're gonna be proud of and some things you're not, but it's all a mirror image of something. So when they're doing something that you don't like, you have to take a look at yourself and say, maybe there's something that I'm doing that I could change that would make me better and also make them better. It's not just them being disrespectful. You have to be able to look at yourself also and self-evaluate. As you're parenting, as you're growing, they're going to grow too.